All right.
All right, I am recording this time.
Oh, I gotta push that button.
Oh right, yeah. I gotta set that up. See, I forget these things.
Button has been pushed.
I knew I was forgetting something. Give me a second. I gotta give my computer time to let it load.
You got. I'm on your time, so whenever you start, that's what matters.
Oh, everybody gets 4 experience.
Were you tracking that? I thought you were tracking that.
I'm tracking it. I'm tracking just experience for leveling up for your character sheets, and this is old XP that I forgot to give to you.
Oh, I need to add XP to my thingy.
Yeah.
Riddle me this. I have 3 Chrome tabs open, yet in Task Manager it's running 16 instances.
You've been hacked.
No, I think it's just tech being shitty.
Yeah, that's Chrome.
All right, hitting record. Recording.
What'd you hear?
All right. Are we all ready? I can give the recap right now.
I'm sweating my ass off. Well, you gotta bring us in first.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do it right.
Well, let me bring everybody in. Welcome to Powerless, a D&D game about superheroes. With us tonight is Kif Nurgasplurgen, playing Sledgehammer Disco. Bork,
Hello.
playing as Sparkstorm. Manbear,
Howdy.
playing as Frequency. And me, Donnie Danger, as the DM.
Dude, this
And
habanero salsa is hitting the spot. Although I am visibly sweating.
Yeah, I'm sweating a little bit too, just from this Bloody Mary mix. It's not even that strong. I'm just weak.
Weak-willed. And you're the Hispanic one.
I'm part Hispanic, and I don't eat a lot of spicy food. It's a tolerance thing that you build. It's not
Actually, I've got this coworker. She's Puerto Rican. And I know we're going completely off subject, but this is funny.
This is what this part of the podcast is for. The pre-seriousness.
Either way, she's Puerto Rican, and one of our other coworkers brought in these spicy Pringles. And he was like, here, try them to everybody. And she takes one, and she, like, spits it out and goes, no, that's too spicy, And I take one, and I eat it, and I'm like, that's not really spicy. Aren't you Puerto Rican? She's like, that has nothing to do with it.
It doesn't.
I just thought it was funny as hell.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Some people don't like
she's
it.
right. No, I like spicy stuff. I'm just don't have a high tolerance for it. But without further ado, to recap the events of last session, last time on Powerless, our heroes were struggling to survive against the hordes of virus-infected bugs. Their mech, Edge Harrier, had received severe damage to each of its sections and was running low on energy. And to make matters worse, it was surrounded on all sides by the bugs. All seemed hopeless, but the battle shifted when the party began to strategically use every ability that Edge Harrier had. In an instant, the party began to methodically wipe out every bug remaining on the field. After the battle, the party returned to resupply before the next battle. Now their mech is refreshed and far more powerful than before. But before they were ready to depart, they saw a video feed of the Ravagers team. The motley crew of the Ravagers were piloting Blast Bomber and seemed to be doing well until a malfunction prevented them from dodging a powerful attack. In a few short moments, their captain ditched the mech after it was more or less destroyed to fight off the bugs with his own powers. But he collapsed when his life support implant gave way. Coming to his aid, the Ravagers rallied to protect their captain, and each fought valiantly before being swiftly killed off by the lone remaining bug. It was a massive scorpion-like monstrosity. But before the bug could finish off the unconscious captain, a red-cloaked figure emerged from the shadows to carry off the Ravager captain. This mysterious individual made a passive quip. "This concludes our halftime show," before vanishing into the shadows. Frequency recognized that voice as belonging to Killjoy, a playful but undeniably merciless individual. Nothing good ever happens when he crashes the party. Knowing how dangerous he is, Frequency believed he would need to rescue a villain from Killjoy at some point. But that point was not now, as their match was beginning in mere moments. And now our party finds himself ready for round 2 of Mech Warfare. Did I miss anything big?
One small correction. We were doing fine on energy. We weren't doing fine on health.
Well, after you got my tech, you got everything fixed, right?
But like, after when we got back, I energized basically the other two, the arms and the legs, completely before. Overall,
I mean, we were at quarter tank maybe for energy. We weren't doing great on energy.
yeah, but we were less on health.
That's true.
We were
weren't
doing okay
fine
on
by any
energy.
metric.
We were the way he said it. It made it sound like we only had like 2 things left. No, we were doing.
I thought you guys were really low. I wasn't tracking your energy.
We were okay on energy. Health, on the other hand, we almost got it blown up.
It was close. You guys started kicking ass at the end there. I was surprised. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, I should change this.
Before your party departs, Ravager team wasn't the only ones that you guys saw in the video feed. You saw that there was a footage of the Pharaoh 5, and they weren't actually fighting the bugs. They were staying topside, protecting the Emperor from any bugs that got out. It was only panned on it for a few moments before the feed was cut.
Pharaoh
Almost
5.
as if the moderators mech.
Mm.
And the giant mech for Force. The feed cut partway through its fight with the bugs, so you didn't see a lot of that. It looked like a malfunction on the cameras.
Oh, we did see all. I thought we only saw the Raiders or the Ravagers.
I thought we only saw villain, yeah.
I don't remember seeing any of the other ones.
I'm retroactively saying that their feeds were playing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so technically, if we would have been there till the end, ours would have been up on the one of the big screens too.
Yeah. If you guys want to react to any of it, I'm going to give you like another minute or so before the battle begins.
I just want to like look at the Justice Force. Are they the moderators?
No, the Pharaoh 5 is the moderators. It's
And they were just up
kind of
top,
like
right?
yeah, they're just chilling up top, killing anything that might get past the ground forces. You know, you guys.
I feel pretty good that it's that they're doing well or not dying.
What time is it? Yeah, you can play for a bit.
So I'm good.
You do hear an update. For this final wave, the rules will be a little different to your benefit.
What am I doing if this is the final wave?
The runners, any scrap that you gather, will be instantly transported and utilized for whatever needs the mech has during its round. So instead of having to wait for the end of the round, anything you gather will be used immediately.
Like after when he drops it off.
No, he gathers it. There's a little kind of hand wavy. He gets a device that one of the Metamen hands him a device that
Richard, bring me my phone.
he can kind
Like
of
a digital transfer.
digital transfer over to your
Right
mech.
here.
Gotcha. Cool.
It's all ones and zeros.
Yeah, it's all
You
ones and
keep them on
zeros. The
bed, good
rules are
girl.
made up. Everything changes.
Rules are made up and the
Technology
points don't matter.
sufficiently advanced,
I'm not going to go that far.
indistinguishable from magic. It's all that.
Yeah, so for this final wave, yeah, you're not going to have to wait for any power-ups or top-offs on health. As long as the runner's getting scrap, you're going to constantly be supplied throughout the entire match.
And considering I can hit like 3 scrap piles a turn, you guys should be fine.
I go to fist bump frequency. I'm like, keep up the good work, because we might need it depending on what they release this time.
Oh, also another update, a warning. Now that there's one less team actually fighting off the bugs, there's going to be more of them. And it seems now that they've had time to feast on energy, some of them are probably powered up too.
Hearing that announcement, I just like put my hand in my head, like head in my hand.
We did get that shield upgrade, right? Cool.
Yeah, we have the shield upgrade. Put the head in my hand. I'm like, oh god, why do they have to die or fail? Let's go.
The Ravagers did die. You saw them all die horribly. Except for
Did we?
their captain.
This is like the movie where like they show them right before death, and then they cut away, just for you to learn at the end of the movie, you're still alive.
I mean, the team captain kind of disappeared somewhere.
Yeah, but I think we saw the rest of their robot guts get pulled out of their bodies.
Mhm.
Like, they're pretty definitively dead.
Yeah, those ones. But the team as a whole, we'll see.
Yeah, well, you'll see. Anyways, everybody roll, or at least whoever's at the helm, roll initiative.
Right, I gotta go get some water and throw my trash away.
Right. Frequency, roll initiative for the runners.
Oh, I'm so confused right now. Okay, runners.
We'll also grab water.
I'll grab water.
I rolled an unnatural 20.
Okay, runners are going first, I guess.
I just want to reset my password.
Anyway, Sparkstorm, could you roll initiative for your mech?
Yep, I just got to it. A natural 20.
You have a +7 to your decisiveness?
I'm just verifying.
I mean, you win. You're up first.
No, that's a plus one.
Okay.
Persuasion, I have a +7. Hi, cutie pie.
Oh, thank you.
Come on. Hi. Dougie.
I know I'm cute. What are we waiting for, by the way?
I'm setting up turn order.
I'm petting my dog.
I'm fucking around with Steam. Hey, Park's online.
Da, da, da.
I don't remember how to
Okay.
do this.
First up is Edge Harrier, the mech.
Barrier.
That's all.
Edge Harrier.
All right. Oh. Here.
Not really a lot you can do. You can do a sonar ping to see where critters are about to emerge from.
Yeah, I was scrolling down to the thing. Do we know if like stuff has spawned at all or no?
No. They spawn on their turn.
Is there like a trapdoor we could stand on to keep them from popping out?
Yeah, I guess you could stand from where they're about to spawn from and keep them from popping out. I mean, I don't know. I guess I could give you that.
Yeah, what'd you say? Or what were you asking for? Or what'd you say?
Oh, Kip Durga Splinger wanted to know if he could stand on the trapdoor to keep them from popping out. And I said, if you stand in front of where they're about to pop out from, that would delay them for a turn.
Only one turn.
I mean,
I mean,
It's
until
one of those. It's one of those things where going first puts you at a disadvantage because, like, what do you do? Like, there's
If you
really
want-
nothing to stand.
you can withhold your initiative. I'll let you do that. Just for this one turn.
No, forever.
well, I was gonna say, can we prep an ability, like, and so we could get like a reflex on it, like a reflexive attack?
And what do you have in mind?
Kind of like, I don't know. We have the shield, so we can like prep the shield, and then maybe like a how you want to play with ball. Like prep a sword spin that like the moment two enemies get within the range that we can pop that off.
That's what you want to do with your turn is
Uh,
prepare to reflexively attack.
I mean, I want to do because like the only other thing we reflexively is the thrusters, and I'd rather like if we have a physical guy come in. I don't know. What are you thinking? Never spoken some. Like a decent idea. Like we protect the front with like a shield, and then you muted.
The only other thing I can think of as the leg guy would be if we can prepare an action pairing a jump. Because it's cheaper than thrusters.
I mean, if you want to prepare a jump, like this is basically like me at the helm, be like, all right, prepare everything. If you see something, we act, type of thing. And I do want to. I mean, I do want to use a sonar just to see if I can see any caves or enemies that are out currently.
Okay, so you see kind of one is about to emerge from over here, big one. Another big one is about to emerge from over here. And another big one is about to emerge from over here down at the south end. There are some smaller signatures. You see a small one over here, and I'm trying to look around because I'm pretty sure I had another small one. No. It's just the 4.
Can I tell the arm guy to prepare for a range attack so we can get advantage on?
His name is Bobo or Boba or something like
Boba?
that.
Get
I mean-
advantage on
I
blocking.
thought his name was Kiki.
Aye, aye, Captain.
On blocking any range attacks. That's what really hurt us last time.
Okay, so arm guy's ready to block. You're preparing a sword spin. If I'm preparing an action, the trigger will be more than one enemy surviving a sword spin in melee range, and the action will be to jump in place. So if the sword spin doesn't get him, just do that hop AoE at our feet. Hopefully that finishes them off.
Deal.
Hey, do you want to reposition yourself so you're closer to things?
That wouldn't be the worst. Which direction should we head?
There'll be more people north.
Aye, aye.
No, to Alaska.
3. Yeah, we'll sit there. Move up a couple squares, and we have the range to get to the end. I like get to the wall basically with the jump.
All right. Are you all set?
I'm good.
We're as set as we can get.
All right. Frequency runners are up.
Woo! Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Treasure room.
All right. You come across. Unstable structures. Beware of cave-in. Roll reflex modifier.
Reflex is 6.
Oof. All right.
No, I didn't roll a 6. My bonus is 6. Give me a second.
Oh.
What's your reflex modifier? A 6. Oh, that's a shitty roll.
I got a 7.
Rocks fall on you, and they are boulders. You take 1d12 plus 5 damage.
1
You're a dick.
million damage.
Take 11 damage from falling rocks.
Not horrible.
But you find 10 tech, 10 scrap.
Well, it's instantly transported to you guys. So you instantly get 10. But I still have movement and 1 more basic action. So I'm going to go get you some more. And then I'm going to see if Gun Show has enough movement to get you any.
Since it's instantly teleporting to us, do we get to, like, is it applying immediately?
Yeah, so I'm going to say if you guys want any upgrades or to restock on health or energy.
Hold on.
Yes, frequency, I'll get to you. Actually, step outside that doorway a little bit before I do your thing.
We're having a discussion here. 1 second. Hold your horses.
I ran into something.
If you have enough tech for an upgrade or to restock on health or anything, you're free to spend it at the beginning of your turn as a free action.
Okay, so it gets teleported to us. It just doesn't go into effect. It.
No, not until you choose
Okay.
to use it during your turn.
Okay.
Frequency, roll perception as you're approaching this doorway.
Perception. It's +7. Go away, you. Okay. 13. Not horrible, but not bad.
You hear voices as you get near this door.
Okay.
You choose to listen more closely or just barge in?
You know frequency. I'm going in.
All right. You barge in and you see a kind of villain laying there with maybe don't stand on top of him. With Here, I'll move them. With
It was an
Killjoy
accidental button push, okay? Chill.
with Killjoy right there, and Villain's kind of like slouched up against the wall, and it looks like Killjoy was kind of mocking him a little bit.
Okay.
Not nice to play with your food.
And Killjoy looks a little surprised to see you. It's
I'm a little surprised to see him chilling in my runner's cave. And like, hey, I didn't have to chase you down. Awesome.
What? Little old me, why would you want to find me?
Oh, you know why, you dirty bastard.
Listen, I really do have an appointment to be getting to. I don't have time to be playing games.
Yeah, I know from our past encounter that he has somehow merged with all his personalities from all his dimensions. So I'm gonna try to appeal to the personality that I saved in my dimension, and we were actually kind of buddies until a certain somebody on my team shot him. So yeah, I'm gonna be like, hey, you remember me, right? Right, Killjoy? I mean, I saved your life. We were buddies. Will you stop kidnapping people close to me?
Kidnapping? I didn't kidnap Victor over here. I just had some time to kill.
Well,
But you don't.
kidnapped baby me.
Oh, right. Spectrum, he calls himself now. He'll be
How the
thrilled when
hell-
he finally gets to
How
meet
the hell is a baby version of me have his own name already? He's a fucking baby.
you. He's a fast grower.
I'll
I
show
was
you a
not that
bass grower.
fast. I'm a normal human being. It takes time to age. What the fuck did you do to him?
How old was he, by the
He
way?
was a baby.
He wasn't a baby. He was like a kid.
No, you legit said it was like a baby.
I can confirm that it was like infant.
Yeah, like it was a legit baby version of me.
Could maybe crawl.
You have super speed. Maybe the baby has super speed. Only in this case, it's aging. He has progeria. Congratulations.
Great.
Like I said, he calls himself Spectrum. And just like that, time works a little differently for him.
Great. You're fucking with everything, aren't you, you weird little multi-dimensional brain-having psychopath?
It's not very nice.
Well,
I
you
just saved your
kidnapped me.
friend.
This
Well-
is great.
I didn't do anything that he didn't want. Or at least nothing that he won't want. See, I'm letting him find out just what he's capable of.
Okay, so just as I am currently rubbing my eyes, Frequency is doing the same because this is just fucking nuts. Like, how does a baby know what he wants? Oh my god. And then I go, well, if you're not kidnapping Victor over here, how about you just scram and I'll find you later and we can discuss how you manipulated my fucking baby version.
Oh, I absolutely agree. We should cut it here. And he just begins to leave.
I go over to Victor. First, because we are in the middle of a round, I go to my treasure pile so that my team can get their scrap.
All right. This was a safe room. You get 5 scrap.
Okay, up to 15. Where's that notepad? 15. Okay, and then I kind of like kick Victor, not like hard, like a brother kicks his brother. Get up, you fucker.
Yeah, he kind of rolls his eyes. He kind of shifts his weight against the wall. I'm awake. Okay, just taking a rest.
Yeah, he didn't say
Cool.
wake
You
up.
need
He said
to-
get up.
Either way. I go, you need to get that metal contraption off of your arm and leave because you're going to get your dumbass killed. And then I have to explain to Gizmo Girl why her brother died again, and I'm going to be super pissed.
Listen, you don't have to worry about me.
No,
I've
see,
already
that's
got
where you're wrong. I do worry about you, Victor. You're a friend of mine, whether you know it or not. So get your grumpy ass out of here, go back to the real world, get that metal out of you, and leave this to me. Or I'll put some more metal in you.
You see him kind of get up and stand up. Hey, I don't get you, man. I'm not whoever you think I am. If your whole time spiel is right, whoever I was is dead, along with whatever world they came from.
Yeah, you say that, but you're pretty much him.
Well,
Pretty much, it's close enough.
Yeah.
Should really stop here then, because people who help me doesn't work out for them.
I'm not helping you particularly. I'm telling you to get your wounded, crippled ass out of this fucking dimension before you die, and then I have to go on a killing spree to avenge your dead ass.
Not happening. You see him kind of move his hand over his wound, and you see it kind of like a white light appear over it. There, it's gone.
Cool, now you're bleeding.
He tries like look firm for a while, just like you see him kind of like cough. No, I'm not.
I believe wholeheartedly that my argument is good, so I'm going to roll persuasion to try to kick this guy out of this fucking dimension before he does something stupid. Coercion +7. No, it's not 7. Yeah, 7. I was right. Coercion is +7. I got a 16. I mean, with how weakened and crippled he is, that should be okay. Just saying.
I mean, you would think, but it's not. You know, I appreciate the sentiment, I do, but I am dead set on what I'm doing here.
I look at him and I go, hey, let me read your mind. You're here trying to be some brave ass fucking hero and save your little sister, who doesn't even know she's your little sister because you're too much of a coward to tell her, from the big bad guy, right?
Listen, I'm not here to save anyone. In fact, if you knew why I was here, you wouldn't be so eager to help.
I'm not here to help you. I have my own mission. I'm just telling you to go away. Are you dying over there?
I'm
role-playing, and yes, I am dying. This
I'd say
bloody
okay.
Mary mix is,
very
this
much in
bloody Mary mix
character.
is killing me.
He's very much in character, even though he's drinking a Bloody Mary mix that obviously is spicy to him.
He kind of just waves his
Jesus,
hand.
man.
Listen, I don't know what the deal is with you or that clown guy. I don't care. I'm going my way now.
Well, tell you what. Actually, I'm going to turn this into a check as well. I'm going to turn this into an intimidation check. Let me see what I got. My intimidation is an 8. That's not horrible. $16 again? God damn it. Anyway, basically, I'm like, you know what? You can go your own way, Victor. This is the last time I'm telling you to get out of my way. If I see you again, I'm gonna stab you right in that wound. And mine won't heal either.
You better actually hit if you want to end me, because
Oh, no, I'm not gonna end you, good sir. You're still a friend of mine, whether you're being an asshole or not. But you're definitely gonna regret crossing my paths.
I think that goes the same for me. And I wouldn't worry too much about how this little game plays out, because once you get topside, well, I don't think there's going to be any more Emperor once I'm through with him.
You ain't even to get to him, you crippled fuck. And then I kind of wave him off.
He hobbles out.
And then with that, it is Gunshow's turn. Gunshow.
All right.
So he gets 7 because he's no longer crippled.
Pretty intense
3,
round 1 right
4,
there.
5, 6, 7. Not quite to the treasure room. And yep, that'll end my turn. So you guys get a 15 scrap out of me.
If there's anything you want to spend it on, say it before taking any action. Otherwise, you're free to just hold on to it as long as you want.
Did the monsters go?
Oh, right. Monster's turn.
'Cause I'm like,
Really? You gotta remind him about that?
we're full. We have nothing to do. We're here to kill
sorry.
bugs, and there's no bugs to kill. It's like I'm here to chew bubblegum and kill bugs, and I don't have any bugs.
I'm all out of bugs.
I'm all out of bubblegum, and I don't see any bugs. What am I here for?
All right. Okay. So 2 bugs are moving at the same time. They're converging on you. Same trajectory, all at the same time. So you got these 2 big scorpions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And hold on, I got some other things. Little one.
Such a baby.
And a flying one. Well, something's coming. But yeah,
So our sword guy doesn't have to block anything, but then he shoots off a sword spin. Is 10 energy and also 10 mega damage.
this is your reflexive action.
Yeah.
Right. How much damage does it deal?
10. Okay, so we upgraded the blade barrage, and we also upgraded the shield weapon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, those are just those 2. Well, so that is 10 mega damage.
Okay. You deal 10 mega damage to these giant scorpions. They're still standing.
Oh, that triggers my reaction. 1 hop this time. Jump in
Boom.
place. 9x9 AoE.
Nice. And that deals how much damage?
Believe 5?
Okay.
5 mega damage.
You reflexively use your turn's action before the enemies move in, and you wipe out these giant scorpions, getting 8 points total for each of them. Well, 8 points total, 4 for each of them. And since you used your leg action and I think your core action, your next turn will only be limited to like movements and any other actions that are still available besides these reflexive ones that you used.
Thus, why?
Why?
Why, sir?
Because you forwarded your actions. It's like a loan for your action economy.
Well, why'd that person have to roll a nat 20? Why did I have to go first? I like the nat 20. You get to choose which spot in the order you go in.
I told you could have backed down the peg on the turn order.
Yeah, but if we were the turn after them, we would have gotten Eiffel Towered by scorpions.
True.
I'm happy getting to interrupt that.
I'll pop off a sonar real quick.
All right. Of course, there's this little one right here. Easy to miss, but still within light radius. You have a big one. Seems to be flying based on the sonar's elevation ping.
Is it the size of
And
a
then coming
bumblebee?
up. What?
Is it the size of a bumblebee?
No, it's pretty big.
The size of a bumblebee if a bumblebee was the size of a house.
Yeah. And you sense one over here about to emerge, one over here about to emerge, one over here about to emerge, ooh, one over here about to emerge. What the? I had some that were supposed to arrive with wave 1 that I accidentally put on wave 2. Okay, so there's a lot that are about to emerge. You got one over here, one over here. I'll do them again. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 about to emerge. And then you have one here that's already on the map, and one here that's already on the map.
All right. I'd say that there's one due south. The rest of them are next turn, or coming in the next wave. So we could take out this gnat over here and then go for the big guy.
Sounds like a plan.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Am I reading that as an activation of our joint blades?
Yes.
All right, so that's 5 energy plus 5 energy for movement.
All right, you take out the net and receive. Got to reference the point chart. 1 point for taking out the net.
Also, out of game, we should find a way to indicate which direction on this mech is forward, as that is the area protected by the shield.
You could say whichever way it
We
looks like it's.
Try rotating the image, I guess.
Yeah.
I think that's good. So I would say, just like from this perspective right now, whatever is down here compared to you would be facing you, so they'd be hitting your shield. If something's over here, it'd be hitting your back. That's how I would probably interpret it based on the image.
So we don't have any more movement. We don't have any ranged attacks either. Could use a blade barrage, mate.
You could use your thrusters to get closer if you're committed to doing as much in one turn as possible.
Oh, I would have got a notification that we got, what, 25 scrap or something?
15. I think. Frequency.
Yeah,
It was 15 scrap that you collected.
it was.
How much scrap did Gun Show collect?
None. He didn't make it to 1.
He's slow.
I was gonna say, I'm still feeling that it's more of a marathon than a sprint.
Also, Gunshow has 7 movement, not 5, so you probably could have gotten into that sprint.
No, I moved him 7.
Oh. Yeah, so 15 scrap.
I do want to actually take out this big guy, though. And we did get the range and damage to the blade barrage upgrade.
Okay, you do see that the big guy looks different, like he's glowing with like a red energy.
I take
If
note
you
of
wanna
that.
use thrusters, we can use thrusters.
I mean, I can hit the guy from here. Depending based on the damage, like this will just be one attack at that point, and we have enough scrap to heal the amount of energy it's taking. So, yeah. Oh, it's the song. This whatever song's in the background has a weird sound at the very end, and I keep thinking it's somewhere else.
Yeah, it does have kind of a weird wrap up.
It's like a growl or something, and I'm like, what the fuck was that? Yeah, I want to use Blade Barrage on it, so it would do +1 range. So it's now a plus. It's a 5x5 AOE. Might be 6x6, and that should be enough to hit this one.
I think so. Now that you got the range upgrade, how much damage does it deal?
30.
You actually managed to take it out, and you get 8 points for killing it.
Alright. Yeah, then Boba's on. Let's rotate to this direction. And then Boba's gonna protect our front with the shield.
All right. And with that,
Shield facing north.
This way.
Okay.
West.
Yeah.
all right, all wrapped up.
Yeah.
Runners, frequency, you're up.
Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3. No, you know what? I'm gonna go this way. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right here. 12.
This room is a
Nat 7.
noxious fumes. Roll fortitude save.
Listen. This is not my run this time. Oh, wait. It's +1, so it's 14.
All right, you take half damage from the noxious fumes, which is actually, I had an 8th option. I should be rolling a d8. I keep rolling d7s. Oh well.
Shower.
I already did.
Child.
You take
Shower.
5 damage from the noxious.
Okay.
And you get 12 scrap.
Did you guys use the 15?
No.
Okay. So that puts me at 27. And then I still got movement, so give me a second. 13. Okay, go there. He gets his first treasure.
All right. Did I roll what kind of room he went into last time?
Hmm?
Or did I? I don't think I rolled the room he was in, just because he didn't even get to the treasure.
No.
Small bug's active. Okay, he needs to roll stealth check.
How much is his stealth?
0. So just a d20.
You get a 5.
He gets in a fight with some bugs and takes 5 damage before killing them off.
Okay. And what's he get for scrap?
He gets 8. His modifier is +2, I think. Yeah. So he gets 10 scrap.
Okay. You guys got 37 scrap.
Cool.
And with that, runners are done, right?
Yep.
Okay, and the bugs emerge. All right. This one shoots some spit at you.
Okay.
Little flyer. You get to 1 mega damage to the upper body and arms, but you got your shield out, so it's just 1 damage to the shield. And you got
Yes.
see something emerging from the south, but it's not quite close enough to do anything to you. Okay. A big flyer shoots a wad of phlegm at you from the north, from your non-shielded flank, and you take 6 mega damage to the upper torso, the core, and arms. So that's, yeah. Core and arms. Take 6 mega damage. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, yeah, I got one more. Okay, bugs are done with their turn. You're up.
When I was a kid, I was making myself a box of Kraft mac and cheese.
So, Legs, you want to do another jump this time?
Jumping north.
Yeah. I want to transfer energy to top. How much energy can you take?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm only down 30.
All right, I'll transfer 30 to you. I'm
Alright.
gonna be using a handful. You said like 37 scrap or something.
Frequency.
Yeah,
How much scrap?
37.
Okay. Transfer. How much? What's the ratio of exchange? 10 for 50, or what was it? At the.
It's 10 for 50, I think,
All right, so
if I recall.
take 10 and we recharge a bit. So that's 260. Yeah, so if we jump to here, right, we'll be able to hit them both.
Yeah.
All right. Spending 15.
So then we appear here.
Well, not this flying one. This flying one's immune to land AoEs.
What if we land on it?
I was gonna say if we get up there and it's flying, I was like, all right, let's try to land on it.
I mean,
Okay.
look, after it shot its wad at us, I have a grudge.
Okay, then make sure your sprite is on top of it then.
Oh man, and I left my bug saddle at home.
All right. You
Where I
land on
grab its
top
antennas and steer it.
of it. It takes 5 damage. This one, the AoE radius is huge, so you actually manage to take this one out with that 5 damage too. I gotta drag it. Okay, the sprite was doing weird stuff on my screen. So you take that one out and deal 5 damage to the flyer.
Oh, yours only does 5 damage?
Yeah, the jump only deals 5 damage.
All right. Well, wait. What's this thing doing here?
What?
Oh. I'm assuming I see this big one over here.
Yeah, it's within your light. You see it.
Can I tell the arm guy to pick up this flyer and throw it at this big guy?
That's not a move available to your mech, and besides that, both your arm slots are equipped with gear.
I mean,
If I really wanted to, I would make you guys de-equip all that to do that action.
yeah, just the classic like superhero, just stab your sword into the ground, picks up the fucking bug and throw it at the other bug, or a zombie mecha apparently. I mean,
I'm gonna say,
fine,
yeah, I'm just gonna say no.
fine, it's okay. We kind of stomp on this guy as we move over, like have it pinned down.
I mean, we're moving past it. Joint blades aren't that expensive. I can burn another 5 energy. Or would that be a second action? I think joint blades are basically a thing you can do as you're moving.
I thought they were
right?
just reactive.
Yeah, so joint blades are a free action. They're not bonus or standard. You just activate them as you pass by something, and you spend the energy.
Worth it. 5 energy.
All right?
Wouldn't it
And
hit
how
it
much damage
twice
is that?
if it needed to? Because it is a big one.
No, you'd hit it once just for passing by it. You'd have to pass by it again to deal more damage. So you'd have to get away from it and then go back to it.
Well, it's not going to be around for longer than that.
You only dealt 5 damage to it. Twice.
10 now.
So far.
It's still kicking.
Yeah, alright. Tornado spin.
Ooh. How much damage is that?
Okay, so
At least 5.
same as sword spin, 10 mega damage. But it's 20 energy and it sucks in small targets up to 5 grids away. And
I will say, managed to suck in this guy over here.
wait, that
And
thing
you
only
deal
had
10 damage.
thing only had 20 damage. Okay. Weird.
Hey, don't say only. 20's a lot. Complaining that the enemies are killable? How dare you?
No, I was just after his big talks, I was like, no, he's gonna take all this damage right to the face.
It's round 2. It is only round 2.
It is
cannot
only
be
round
talking
2.
That big.
It is only round 2.
I mean, frequency always has a little bit of cockiness to it. Sorry, Sparkstorm when it comes to machines. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm there. That guy's gone, so I'm not focused towards him. I'm gonna do another blade barrage to kill the little guy and this do as much damage to this big one.
Yeah, lava sphincter phase.
Yeah.
All right. Using your last action to do a blade barrage. That's 30 damage.
Yes.
All right. Wow. Your mech is absolutely kicking ass. You get 8, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. You get 14 points this turn.
Dope. I'll pop a sonar real quick.
All right.
Just
You
to
see if
where to look.
there's still a big one over here, little one over here, and then about to emerge. You see one over here, over here, and over here.
You just moved that one. I saw it flash across the screen. You just moved it. Yeah. So we position ourselves this way. They seem to be more down that way. So yeah, that way. Sorry.
Okay, so let me ping them again. Boom. Boom. 2 west. 1 south. 1 east. And is that really only 4? I had planned to make this be 5 per wave. So I gotta be missing something. Okay, well, I gotta double check. Because I generated all of this mostly randomly before we began. Through dice rolls. Oh, I think right. I got some
We're just so good.
Yeah,
We
okay.
killed a couple before they could generate.
I think I did misplace some of them. I think I put some of them on different ways than they should be. And then you have this one right here. It's really big. It's a really big one. A lot bigger than the other ones you've seen.
Must be
I
Russian.
mean, I'm feeling like facing north, let alone the north wall where it's coming from, is the closest side to us. The rest of them, they're going to have to do some movement to get in range. That one's going to pop up and just be there.
Yeah, fair enough. We turn around. The signatures pop up. We're like, yeah, let's face that way.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that sonar ping has some bass to it.
Bing, bing,
All right.
bing.
Oh,
Bang, bang. I'm imagining it like being like a submarine. Anyways, runners, you're up. Frequency.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Runners, you're up.
Oh. I am? Already? I thought there'd be monsters or something.
go? There
No.
were.
5, 6, 7. Sorry, I'm barely paying attention.
Sorry, I can't hold your attention.
It's not you. 6. I got a room.
All right.
You're just missing us kicking ass, apparently.
Yeah.
So you
all
get
get your message?
noxious fumes. Roll fortitude.
Fuck me.
Ooh. You take full damage from the noxious fumes. It's 1d8. 8. Whoa. Shit. Okay.
Whoa.
Take 9 damage from the noxious fumes.
At least I'm not the only one rolling bad. How many scrap I get?
12.
You guys used your scrap or no?
Use 10.
Use 10? So that dropped you to 27 plus 12 would be 39. Okay, that was 7 movement. 8, 9, 10, 11. Take the red portal.
Okay, the red portal takes you. The map's kind of wonky. I copied and pasted it, and it didn't quite port quite right. So you're over here.
Where?
Oh,
Uh,
pan
Oh, okay.
to the right.
15, 16, 17, and I just make it to the treasure.
You get a 4, which is a unstable structures, cave in. Roll reflex.
Mhm. 12. I am not rolling well tonight.
Right.
Have you talked to your dice?
They're virtual dice. If I roll my real dice, you guys get all antsy saying I'm lying.
I wouldn't care that much unless you admitted it. Okay. So there are large rocks and medium rocks. You get hit by the medium rocks since you dodged the big ones, but they hurt a little bit more than the noxious fumes. You take 12 damage.
Fuck you. I need to get like a healing spell or something. Fuck. Okay, how much scrap do I get?
You get 10 scrap.
Okay, you guys
Actually,
got 49.
Remember last time you were doing runs and you just like nothing happened to you, and now it's just like you're getting fucked up.
Because you kept
You're
rolling
like-
those bug ones, and my stealth check was enough to beat him with even if I rolled a 1.
All right.
Yeah, you were upset.
Just sneak around the rocks. Their perception is wicked low.
If you're near dying, I'm going to let you know what kind of room it is before you enter.
I'm at like 12 HP now.
Okay, maybe get to the door, and then I'll roll and generate the room before you enter, and you can kind of measure whether it's worth it or not.
Kind of
I'm
like
at 15 HP.
the old additive, you know, you won't get wet if you run between the drops, you know?
Did Gunshow run yet?
Yeah, he did. He didn't make it to anything.
Okay.
I didn't even see that.
Then the bugs are up. Okay, a big one and comes and attacks you from your side.
We just killed one.
This is another kind of like a virus mech, but this one's supercharged.
Is that why it's red?
Yes, that's my indicator that
because
it's
the
supercharged.
increased compression, it runs a little hotter.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking my
I gotta find out
language.
how much damage it deals. Cool. You take 10 damage to the lower body and the core. And with that, big one shows up,
Oh,
and you take, 15 damage to the shield.
yeah, that shield was the move.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, that initially reminded me. Have you ever seen the movie Iron Giant?
Yeah, I love that movie.
Yeah,
That movie's great.
that's what that one initially reminded me of from a distance. It also kind of looks like the cover of a sick anime.
Okay, flyer comes in.
Fallout was Elder Scrolls.
2 and deals last time a little flyer comes out and deals 3 mega damage to the shield. And just got to double check, make sure I don't have any more spawns set up for this wave. I actually have one more spawn for this wave. Flyer comes out and deals 6 mega damage to the shield.
Oh,
That was the bugs' turn. Bugs are completely done for this round. They have one more wave of spawns after this.
I'm like, Bobo, wipe off the gunk. And kind of like this, instead of like a brush on the shoulder to like get the dust off before you do a return attack, you gotta take the sword and like scrape off the gunk off the shield.
I like it.
You're within this one should be within range. Is it, how many squares away is this? Oh wait, we get the +1 range anyways.
Yeah. Which attack are you going to use? I think Tornado Spin sucks things in, so that would actually bring things closer.
Hey Don,
they're out.
you need hold off on the metagaming. You're gonna ruin my plan.
Oh shit, sorry.
You're gonna give away my plan. So initially I want to take 10 scrap for energy for the legs, right? If my math is right.
10 for 50.
Yeah, she's still on the bed.
How much energy do you need for the legs?
I'm only short 20.
Okay. Well, 10 scrap for the arms to restore 50. And then 10 scrap for the body, like to keep it a little topped off.
How's the shield doing?
It's half health.
Okay.
So, I was thinking about if we can heal it next round, if we can. But
Yeah, I mean, I think that would be the move.
so this is a big one. Will this get hit by a 3x3 AoE? Or
Yeah.
oh, okay, then we won't even move. Maybe one step to like the
Oh,
corner.
real quick, Donnie, could you like add some sort of indicator to whichever these sprites are flying? So now you can like click them. There's a little button at the bottom, and then just like, I don't know, maybe a colored dot or something, just so we know which ones are airborne.
Okay, I'm going to give them a yellow dot. Oh, that doesn't quite show up quite right on some of these. Purple dot.
I mean, I can see the yellow fine.
A whole mess of dots.
And a whole mess of dots. They're going to have dots. Maybe one, maybe two. But they're going to have dots.
Okay. Just so we know which ones are stompable and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, so that I think the big guy's our main target. We should focus on that. If we take out any of the other ones, just a bonus, right?
Sounds fair. I mean, honestly, we'll focus on the big one. The collateral might take out whatever else is there.
Exactly what I'm talking about. I want to start with the tornado spin though. So the one that's to the south and the one that's to our west are both small, so they'll get sucked in.
Right.
And then it's And 10 damage to the others.
Okay. So you get. I keep referencing the points charts because I keep forgetting. You get 2 points for the bug, then 2 points for the supercharged tiny bug. So 4.
So total
For
4?
taking these 2 out. No. 4 so far for taking those 2 out. I still gotta kind of like calculate some shit. You deal 10 damage to the corrupted mech. Ten damage to the giant. Just giant. You don't even know what it is. And tornado spin. What's the reach on that? Not the suck in, but just like the general range.
Well, if it's 3x3 damage, or 3x3 AoE, and then the 5x5 grid for the vacuum or the pole effect.
Oh, yeah, my bad. That doesn't actually reach the big flyer over here. I know I told you it does, and that changed your game plan.
Well, I mean, we had range, so in that case, we would have moved right to there.
Okay,
And
I'll allow you to retroactively change it up.
And we'd use the thrusters, or the joint blades, so those two would get 5 damage before I used it, so.
Spending the energy now. Whoa.
Okay, and then you get 4 points for taking out the giant flyer, because you dealt damage with the tornado spin by getting closer, and then 5 with the joint blade, so that finished it. That's 5 to these 2 giant ones. Again, because of the joint blades. Nice little combo. Are there any other actions?
Oh, yeah. Legs, do your thing.
I mean, yeah. It is getting to be like a one-trick only, but
I mean, they're too big for us to
Legs.
trample.
I'll hop us over here, so at least we've moved.
Move back to where we were. This time, like,
Yeah.
he does a jump, but I pre-program it a little more, and just he initiates a jump, and then I make the whole thing do a backflip, and just for a little extra oomph as we land.
I mean, style counts for something.
Yeah.
Hell of a combo. So you do the suction blade, move over,
Well, the move was
leg
first.
blade everything. Then do like a backflip and like leg blade everything again, and jump, kind of tremor too. It's like hell of a combo.
But wait, there's more.
I love to hear it.
The core didn't.
What is it?
The core didn't do anything yet. So Blade Barrage, since they're both still standing, and we can't have them both still be here after this round.
Of course not.
Yeah, especially
That'd be
the way
unacceptable.
they are.
Yeah.
So with that blade barrage, you take down the supercharged zombie mech, gaining 10 points. Oh, and what else did you take down? Giant flyer. I didn't factor that in. 4 points for the giant flyer. Is there anything else you killed this turn? All right, those 2 little ones, but I gave you the points for that already.
We were at 71 after last round. We got 4, and then 4, and then 10.
Yes.
So 2, 2, 4, 10. I think you gave us that giant one already. I'll take extra points, but
All right. That giant colossal thing is still standing, but like, holy shit, you fucked it up.
are all its limbs attached?
Yeah.
Go.
Barely. You kind of see it, and it looks like it's kind of falling apart, just standing.
Boys, we got you better next time. It still has all its limbs. Or it still has all its extremities. That's
Right.
it for our turn. So
You didn't want a
Right.
sonar ping?
we have a target.
Okay. There's one
I mean-
more wave of spawns.
There is one more thing we could do for feeling like burning the energy.
Mm.
We could thrust her back so that it at least has to approach us to get in melee range. I don't know if that would do anything but buy us a few seconds.
I just remember I have to take.
Although looking at how much energy we just used, I'd take that back.
Okay. Shield kind of at the ready. Yeah, shield at the ready for this big guy.
Do keep in mind, thrusters are one of those I will let you guys use as a reflexive action without any penalty. You're just going to have to eat the energy cost.
Yeah, but that would bring us down to 25 energy for legs, which is not a great position to be in.
Yeah, we'll wait till
Alright.
if we want to reflexively use it.
Yeah.
All right, with that, we're to the runners. Frequency.
Yep. One.
Hang on, before you move. Let me zoom out. I actually really have to use the bathroom real quick.
I guess I'll do the same. All right, I'm back. Frequency.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you just go. We don't need
Okay.
everybody here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14.
Okay. Do you want to see what kind of room this is before you walk in?
Sure.
Or you want to risk it?
Risk it for the biscuit. No, I'll see.
Okay. You can see that this is a radioactive zone. You'll have to make a power save to resist the damage within. The max damage roll is a 1d8 plus 8.
I'll do it.
All right. Roll power save.
Power save!
Unnatural 20.
You completely resist the radioactive energy with your power save. You take 0 damage.
Nice!
Did you guys use any scrap?
20?
Oh, you get 12. You get 12 from this room.
Okay, so 20 drops you down to 29 plus 12 puts me back up to 41. Okay. And then I've still got some movement, so 12, 13. Oh, stop it!
What the fuck is happening?
My finger's fucking up.
Okay, do you want to...
Nah, I'm just gonna risk it for the biscuit.
All right.
I'm impatient.
Very bold.
Just gonna
You
send
get
it.
a small bugs active. You're too
I'm too sneaky. Do I get?
8 scrap.
I always feel like you jip me on those bug rooms because you know they can't touch me. So you're like, I'm gonna give them less.
Can't touch
No, all the shit's written down. Small
Okay, he
bugs
makes it into here.
He gets 8. A 5, and he gets active bugs. He has to roll sneak check.
Which, if I remember correctly, is 0. You got 12.
Okay, he fends off some large bugs, takes 15 damage in the process.
He's at negative 28. I don't know how much health he has.
He's got Uh, I actually hold on.
I'm sure he has more than me. 28's less than mine, so
How much do you have?
52 total. But right now I'm sitting at 15.
Yeah, he's got 60 health.
Okay, so he's fine. How much scrap does he get?
Oh. His medium-sized bugs. That's what I said. And he gets 8. He gets 10 scrap because of his modifier.
Okay, you guys got 59 scrap from this round.
Score.
All right.
Bug's turn.
And bugs are up. Big one attacks you. You take difference their characters. Don't know how much I gave you last. 15, right? 15 damage to the shield.
Sounds familiar.
Take 15 damage to the shield. Little flyer comes over here from the left. Shoots you from the flank. You get 1 mega damage to the upper body and core. Same thing with this one. 1 mega damage to the upper body and core. Big one comes in. You take 6 mega damage to the upper body and core. And a fresh wave spawns. Last wave effect.
Well then, how are you doing on energy for the legs?
55 out of 100.
To 55 out of 100?
Yeah.
Okay, little bug comes out and shoots you.
Oh, you're not done yet.
Yeah, the last wave spawned and they take their actions. I was moving all of them. This one's actually
Gotcha.
close enough to approach. 1 damage to the upper body and core. Everything is on the field. Your turn.
I know it says I can give you energy. Can I just take 5 away from you? Can I absorb 5 energy from the legs?
Yeah, I'd say you can. You can divert energy at will. The commander of the mech.
Okay, well I do that, but then I use the scrap to 10 scrap to give you max energy now.
Alrighty.
I'll use 10 scrap to give core max energy then. Or like not max energy, but more energy. And then 10 scrap to heal the shield.
Okay. As far as the shield goes, how much did you have to spend to make the shield? Because I'm basically going to make you re-equip it by repurchasing it if you want to refresh it.
I mean, it was basically dead anyway. It was 15 for the shield versus 10 to heal it.
I'm hearing we have one more round where it can take a hit.
I mean, it could take 1.
Yeah, the big guy does 15. It'll take 10 of that damage right away. If we're spending 15 anyways, I'll take the 5 damage to the core.
Counter argument, what else are we spending the scrap on?
Yeah, I mean, we just used 20, so we're at 30 something. That'd bring us down to like 19.
Thought we had 59.
Or it said 24. Yeah, we just used 20. So that's 39. 24. We dropped the shield on the ground and then spawned a new shield.
All right. All right.
Wait, why drop it? We could throw it at somebody and then spawn a new shield.
You dig. Well, yeah. We're arguing, and Bubba can do what he wants.
Fair.
I say drop it, and then as he was about to drop it, he was from down below. No, just throw it at someone. So,
For style, I'll say Boba does that. He chucks it as a new shield materializes in his arms. Kind of just hits this big thing in the face, and just its head moves a little bit from that. It looks mildly annoyed.
I mean, we did just hit it with the fly swatter, basically.
Yeah, I like the plan that we did last round, and I say we run it back.
So, like, 2 blocks to the left, tornado, bring in the little guys.
Yeah. So the big guy will take from the legs. Something else over there. Yes. So we approach here. So the big guy at least takes 5, and then because we approached the other 2, they would take 5 as well.
Energy
All
from
right.
movement, energy from joint blades.
All right. This guy takes 5 damage. The giant red scorpion that's over here, it looks similar. It looks like the one that you saw in the video feed. Like parts of it look chopped up, but it looks very determined. It's the one that destroyed the Ravager. It's all battle scarred and everything, and it takes 5 damage. This guy takes 5 damage. This flyer here is close enough that he takes 5 damage and dies. You get 1 point.
He died a little early, but I'll take it.
This flyer is out of range of your leg blades. It's unaffected. Okay, so everything's taking damage from your leg blade. What's your next action?
I have a Boba. I recognize the that scorpion from the video feed. I have Boba point the sword at that one as we squat down and do a tornado spin.
Nice.
It's like this one's personal.
All right, you suck in. 1, 2. Actually, yeah. This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A little bit outside of the range. 1, 2. 5. You suck in this one. Suck in this one. And deal 10 damage to everything around you. You get 10 points for taking out this giant freaking thing over here.
Oh, cool.
You get 1 point for taking out this flyer. 1 point for taking out this flyer. And you deal 10 damage to this giant flyer to your south and the evil scorpion to your north. Any further actions?
We take a little turn this way. Hey, we have a new target. Do you think that one's flying or walking?
One to our west.
Yeah.
Looks like it's flying.
It is flying.
Well, your move, legs, or you move, sledgehammer. We jumping or we walking?
Say we use 2 blocks of movement. How much do we have?
7. We'll get there.
7. Yeah, we'll get there. I don't think we need to do anything fancy. I think we can just stroll over and use our joint blades on the way.
2, 3, 4.
So the ones to our north and south, do they get additional damage as we walk past?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll give it. All right. And they take 5 damage from that. All right. This flyer takes 5. What's the play after that?
I'm ending with the blade barrage again. 6x6, 30 damage.
Okay, you get 4. You get 12. Oh, well, actually, 8, 16. You get 20 points total for taking out these 3 with that action.
What's the tiny one there?
Oh shit! I didn't even see that little guy. So you get 2 more points for him.
Yeah, he wasn't close enough for the tornado spin, but we moved closer, so.
We didn't even need to jump.
Damn, you guys are almost done. That was the final wave. Everything was on the map. You want a sonar ping? Find the stragglers?
I think we just rotate here. I don't think we need the sonar ping because, like, we're up to the wall, so, like, nothing's gonna spawn, so we can just vibe until next turn. And then
Okay, runners.
sonar
Frequency.
Yep.
Your team's doing pretty good. Do you want to risk trying to find more loot?
Might as well.
All right.
I mean, we can't
Did you
really
guys
communicate with him, so.
Did you guys use any?
20, 35.
We did.
35?
We should be at 24 if my math is right.
Yep. Yep, drops me down to 24. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right here.
Okay. You rush straight into the room, and it is a 6, which is radioactive zone. Roll power save. Resist damage.
Damn it. Got a 7.
You take 1d8 plus 8 damage.
Okay.
Ouchie.
13 damage.
I'm still alive.
And you get 12 treasure, 12 scrap.
Okay. I'm still alive.
I will survive.
13, 14. No, there's not a blue portal here. I figured there would be.
There is. Like I said, I copy and pasted this map. Things
Well,
didn't
either way.
spawn.
I got 2 HP, so I'm blue portaling the hell out of here.
Okay, you get back to the beginning.
5, 6, 7. And that's where he ends up.
All right. And the bugs are up. Second, my screen is bugging out. I think it's loading for.
I see what you did there.
Totally intentional. I'm gonna reload the page.
1 hour later.
I can't tell if it's loading. I can't tell what's on. Second. It's like Discord is running fine, but like my Windows screen, everything's just like non-responsive.
Oh, has the YouTube ad blocker been better?
For Brave?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been better. It's been working.
If you use it Brave right now, it might be the fact that you turn it off.
What is happening?
Just pandemonium.
What the heck is happening?
I have 18 tabs open and I can't find the one that's playing music.
Feels like three of them are playing music.
Is this me or is this you?
All you.
It's bored.
It's you.
Because I could believe it being me.
What a ripping guitar solo. That's cool,
Music
man.
tab open right now.
Yeah, I was enjoying it, but it's cutting out at the right times. I get like a 2-second taste cut, and it's just biggest tease of all.
Yeah, that was my YouTube. I think I must have accidentally clicked on my YouTube tab, and that slowed everything the fuck down because that page wasn't fully loaded, and it started playing TMNT music.
Yeah.
I like that music, so it was playing that.
Just Brave is awesome and lets you basically hibernate tabs, where like,
Yeah, it was hibernating, but spring came and it woke up.
But I'm awake now, and I can move everything again on roll. So the bugs are moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm awake now. The bugs are moving.
Sounds like a great
It
horror
does sound
story.
pretty fucked up. That does sound pretty fucked up.
Sounds like the great start to a horror flick.
Yeah,
That's
or the
just
beginning of the beginning of a creepypasta. I don't know if you guys listen to any of those or read any of those. Anyways, that's it. What's on the field has made its play. Mech party, you're up.
I'll pop a sonar so we can get our wits about us.
You see 2 tiny little baby ones, one here and one here.
Do any of you need energy?
I'm pretty comfortable.
I'll seep 10 from the arms and then use 20 scrap, one for the arms and one for the body. Just because we have the scrap. So I'm only picking up 2 bogeys. Do we want to do this sensibly or go out with some style?
I mean, everything that was going to spawn has spawned, right?
That we know of, yes.
Did we know this?
As far as all the information you have available to you, this is what you think is happening. Everything that is going to spawn has spawned.
We know they
And
left
I
the
feel
bugs in the
comfortable
first
being a little
half,
flashy with it.
and then like we could count like in our head about how long it'll be. So, all right, let's do jump with throw some twists in there and stuff, and then we can like catch up to them and then figure out what's still standing afterwards.
Just a quick 720 midair.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
No.
All right.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How far can we jump our movement, right?
5. 5 grids is where I'm capping your movement. For jumping.
Unless we add thrusters to it, I imagine.
And we're doing
you
a
could
720. We're gonna have to put some thrusters on to get all the way around.
For sure. Alright, so let me burn the whole energy thing. It's 45 just for that.
I mean, I
So
should
you're
give
like
you,
jumping and thrusting mid-air to get closer.
yeah, but also we're using
Leave
some,
it all on the court.
Oh yeah, that guy's at 60. Yeah, we used 20. Okay. Are those both flying then?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't give this one little symbol.
That's fine. They're not gonna last. We can just do a spin, a sword spin. They're close enough to get hit by that.
All right. You take them both down with your sword spin and get, I think one of them was supercharged, so that's 2, and then 1, so 3 points total for taking those down.
And based on my sonar, that was it.
That was it. A notification comes up. The team that was piloting the mech for force just disappeared from their zone. They haven't been guarding it. And a giant, say kaiju, a source has been detected in their zone. You're free to try and take it out and intercept if you want for more points, or let the Pharaoh 5 up top take it. But you guys are more or less tied for points right now.
We're top.
Since the Pharaoh 5 has been taking a lot of the brunt from the lack of the Ravagers, and from the Force team kind of being MIA.
Well, technically, we wouldn't. Would we? Is there any indication on here of like points, like that we have versus our enemies or opponents? That's
How many points do you have?
like, is there like a scoreboard on my dash that's showing like?
Yeah.
Also, is there a style multiplier?
Is there a style multiplier? How many points do you guys have?
131.
Let me see how many points the other team has. Pretty sure I have it listed somewhere.
Also, we should get our like bonus points for finishing 4 rounds early again.
I mean, ever since our entire playstyle changed, we were like, oh wait, we need to be careful with energy and stuff and make everything count. It went from just like, punch stuff to like ruthless efficiency.
Yeah, you guys are really efficient, and I do have all of this written down.
It just took a, you know, you had to walk before you can run. We had to get the feel for the controls first, and then we could open up.
Yeah, you guys really did start kicking ass.
Yeah,
I'm glad you did.
Before you played multiverse chess with time travel.
I was glad you did, because I didn't have to start pulling my punch. I didn't have to pull anything. Fucking, I threw what I had planned. I was really worried it was too much at first. And you guys pulled through. Okay, so they are currently at 100. So even if you let them take this, they'll probably be tied with you.
It's a 31-point monster? I kind of want to see that.
Oh, it's a 30-point monster.
Well, I mean, if I can see the point totals, I would convey to them, be like, "Hey, we're only 30 points ahead of them," and I hear some, or like a big baddie has approached, and I will kind of want to see it. If it was anything like that other one, we have some unfinished business.
It is a supercharged version of that, which means
Now-
double HP.
The supercharged ones, that's because they ate a mech, right?
Because they, yeah, more or less, they absorbed actual dualium and incorporated that into their being. They have transcended.
Now, I would never, right? Sledgehammer Disco would never. But if someone were to sabotage this other mech so that the monster ate it too, it would be an even stronger, potentially more point-worthy creature. Again, I would never.
Two very different reasons to go after this thing.
I would never. Sledgehammer Disco would never. But if we did, is that what would happen?
You're planning on having your mech eat this mech?
Oh, no. Sabotaging the other mech so that the monster eats the mech, then we fight the now strengthened monster.
It sounds like a very, very terrible idea.
Oh yeah, and it's also like completely evil and wrong, and I would never do that, but I can't say I'm not curious.
Hold up, in fairness,
Options there.
His was a dance off, and everyone had full capabilities of interfering with everyone else when they got close. So it's completely on the table. Like, nothing in the rules is saying that this is off limits. It's probably encouraged. The fact that we got separated,
very entertaining.
the fact that we all got separated into our own zones to begin with is a little odd compared to the rest of the battles.
The referee never specified that the mechs couldn't still attack each other. That was the original rules. The mechs were supposed to fight one another. That was not amended. You guys just were fighting bugs. So I suppose, yeah, you could still just take this guy down, fuck him up, kill him, and then deal with whatever's left.
And then hand deliver him to feed him to the monster, and then chop the monster's head off so we get 50
really
points
want to
instead of 30.
Full psycho, yeah.
Well, Sparkstorm has a bit of pride and anxiousness and curiosity that he wants to go fight whatever's giving us a warning. Sledgehammer wants to go just for fun and games, apparently.
Well, again, absolutely not Sledgehammer's MO. Not anything I would do. It's just morbid curiosity on the player.
If the other mech somehow died and the monster ate it mid-battle, it would be worth more points. Yeah.
These things happen.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. But let's fight a monster.
I want to go knock its socks off.
Just want to role play. Boba's hearing this, just says, guys, I'm still part of Anubis's army. I don't like this idea.
Are you still with us? No?
Yes, I'm still here.
Well, are you? We will. The head and the feet want to go fight this monster. Are the arms coming with?
I'm going to have to think long and hard about fighting the guys that I wanted to join up with.
Oh, no. We're not fighting the mech. We're fighting the monster.
Oh. Well,
Like,
fight
out
the
of game,
monster.
the whole fight the mech thing was never brought up. Like, Sledgehammer never uttered a word of that.
Yeah, this is metagaming.
The glory of entertaining Lord Anubis. Maybe he'll reconsider letting me join his corps when games are over.
All right, we're glad you see it our way because you don't really have a choice. We're going and you're kind of attached. So come on, let's go.
Let's kill a monster. Oh, but first, can we burn a scrap to get me some leg energy? Because I think we left a little bit too much on the court.
I had a feeling that's why I had to ask. I'm like, I want to do it anyways, and we have plenty of scrap left. If we could see how much we used 20. Um, we should have. You said we had 59 to start, or no? That was the turn before. How much scrap do we have to go after this big guy? Freak.
Yeah.
We used 20 scrap. How much do we have left?
16.
All right, do or die. Yeah, we used the 10 more. Wait. Okay. Yeah. I would just say, if we do an upgrade, do we get full energy that way?
Upgrade to what?
If we upgrade the legs with something, does it refill the energy or no?
No. You have to pick refill energy or upgrade.
I mean, we refill the energy. Then it's just like
Okay.
it's just like round one.
Alright.
Because
Okay.
core is pretty high. I mean, all it did, we really only did a jump and then a sword spin, so, and thrusters, but like we just replaced all that.
Okay. So you choose to intercept it. You have basically turn initiative since you were alerted to it. It's not expecting you. And I'm just going to say scene transition, even though we're still on the same page in this map. You know it's generally around here.
Where we came from. So, yeah, we spent. Oh yeah, we're facing that way. 2, 3. Who else is fighting this?
Just you guys. It was going to fight the Pharaoh 5, the mech that's operated by the moderators, but you chose to intercept it for points.
Oh, so it didn't reach up. We weren't joining the battle up top, type thing. Okay.
No.
I mean, at this point, I don't even think it's about the points. Like, if you can fight stuff in a giant mech, you're gonna fight stuff in a giant mech. Like, honestly, it's for the love of the game. At this point.
That's what I'm here for.
Alright, so that was movement and leg blades, I'm assuming, so let me just burn those points right away.
Yeah.
You thing takes 5 damage from leg blades. Any other actions?
Does your kick actually do damage, or is it just shake off grapple targets?
Should deal 5 damage, I think.
That's 5 energy. It might be more efficient
Just
way.
say damage nearby targets.
Yeah, it'd be more efficient than jumping in place for one big guy.
Or damage nearby targets. Yeah, vaguely nearby targets. It's got 1 range. That's my intent. 1 damage. Deals 1 damage.
Oh, I mean, well, shit. We only have one guy. I go legs or arms. Who wants to go first?
I am always ready to strike down the enemies of the Empire. Phobos chimes in. He's ready.
Sledgehammer. It sounds like Sledgehammer's letting him have it. I'm like, all right. He does a power sword.
Sledgehammer's thinking.
A power sword attack.
How much damage is that?
20.
All right. Deal a big old chunky 20 damage to this giant monster. Still standing. Any other actions?
Yeah. Legs, are you ready, or should I go first?
You might want to go first.
Yeah, I'm Blade Barrage. Easy 25 damage. Just to start the battle on a good note.
Nice. Wait, Blade Barrage should deal 30, right, with the upgrade?
Oh yeah, my bad. 30. I was just reading it at the time.
Nice. You slice and dice and fuck it up. Any other actions?
Yeah. Real quick question. Sparkstorm and Boba, do you get motion sick?
Not yet.
And this is a meta question for the DM. If I were to sort of do a joint blade thruster powered roundhouse kick, how many times would I spin around and hit the guy?
How much is the movement on the thrusters?
Let's see.
This is cartoonish.
Four spaces.
That sounds like 4 rotations right there.
I mean, it is the most mobile thruster.
We are.
And I figure if I spent all of the energy to the leg that was outstretched and just bang, 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 bang.
We're just pirouetting on one leg and just.
I'm gonna say you're trying to mix in some of Sledgehammer's own finesse into the Mech's movement action, which I'm going to make you roll a power save.
Yeah, so
I'm only letting
joint blades plus thrusters equals. I don't know. Okay, so
I'm only letting you do this because you have 2 synergy at least.
And it's going to sound
attempt
pretty cool if he does it.
Okay, so that's power effect, so +4.
Yep.
And
either it's a wasted roll or you just did something cool.
And now Sledgehammer knows that we might be on the big screen.
It's a 15.
Fucking, I'll give it to you.
Hell yeah.
Right. So you just pirouette around this thing 4 times, dicing it up, dealing 5 damage per rotation, right?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be 10? 5 from the kick and 5 from the spikes.
But
the spikes, the kick. I mean, I suppose the kick would be 1 point each.
Well, the kick is 5 points.
No, the kick does 1 damage.
No, it's 5. It's supposed to be the same as my punch because it's 5 energy.
it is 5 energy. Every mech has the kick option.
Trample is 1 mega damage.
Oh shit. No, okay, I guess kick deals 5 damage.
So a rocket thruster powered spiked roundhouse pirouette thing.
Keep in mind, I'm going to charge you 5 energy for every instant damage that leg spikes are dealing.
All right, so that's
So it's like you're basically using it 4 times in 1 turn.
on top of the thruster cost, on top of the kick cost.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's expensive, but it's cool.
We're on the Jumbotron here, okay? We're not here to worry about energy. We're here to just look good. It's the last boss, like everyone's focused on us.
Dude, and you super fucked it up right away on your first turn. Any other actions?
Not right now. No, that's all we got. We block with the shield.
All right, it deals 30
Well,
damage to your shield.
Oof.
Good thing you guys bought the shield.
Yeah.
And that's its turn. It's just a big ol' freaking slam to your shield, and you guys block it.
I don't think I ever healed the shield because I still have 10 here. Okay, so we're at 20.
Oh,
You spawned a new one.
Remember, we threw it at the big guy. It just sort of like
Yeah,
like
but
a cookie sheet, and then
I didn't
Yeah,
update
new
the
one.
health on. I didn't like reset the health to 50.
okay. Also, aren't the runners going to get scrapped? Because I feel like
The
we might
runners
need
don't-
scrap.
Runners return to the start. They're done.
We don't know. We just know that frequency's not
Oh.
delivering anymore.
Frequency, Are you
Yeah,
still
I mean-
there?
Yeah,
Gunshow's still in the field. Did you want him to collect more scrap?
sure.
Technically, he would have 2 turns, right?
Yeah, you can have Gunshow move twice. I know Frequency himself is less retreat.
Well, because they would have moved after we killed the bugs before this big one spawned, and then they would also move now, because, or he would, they would.
Okay, you get Radioactive Zone. Gunshow rolls power save. He's got a +1 modifier on his power save.
$18.
He completely resists irradiation,
Ugh.
and he gets 14 scrap.
Nice.
You having him? Is he able to get more? He's got 1 extra turn.
No,
Basically,
that's it.
you.
So that was
All right.
15. And you guys dropped me down to 6, so you have 21.
Cool.
Edge Harrier. Party, you're up.
Well, I mean, if
Legs are hungry.
if we're at 21, let's juice up the legs with that. We're good on the upper body.
All right. Well, I only need 10 of that. Brings me up to 75.
Well, what are you at now?
I was at 25. If we burn 10 for 50, that's
Yeah,
75.
Okay. 10.
Comfortable.
You only need 10 scraps. Yeah, I was only going to use it once.
Okay.
I'm still at 70% on core. So, like, I wasn't going to use any that time. We'll see after this round, but... Alright, who wants to go first? Eeny, meeny, miny?
No, me. Let me strike him. Koba says.
Alright. Biggest power
Yeah,
swing
you did
ever.
If he gets the killing blow, that's going to get him in good with Anubis and the rest of them.
That's 20 damage?
Yes.
Severely fucks it up, but doesn't put it down.
How about I hit it with a barrage, and then you can use a rocket thruster up, front kick, just straight up and knock it out. Maybe. Just
Okay,
try,
you strike him with a...
try to think of as many ways of getting style points. Other than that.
Like
You
a
strike
front
with a-
kick into a backflip.
Yeah, so
You strike with a blade barrage and does like that Mortal Kombat, like almost like finish him fatality. He's like, oh, and you do a backflip.
if the thing is about to fall, then we're gonna do a front kick into a backflip just to with the thrusters just to show off. Whether or not it actually does damage, that's no one needs to know that. But
So you perform a fatality on this big old fucker by doing like this backflip, like uppercut with your leg.
was that
Yeah,
enough to
rips
take it
its
out?
spine clean out.
Oh yeah, you finish it off with panache, and you finish first place. You stole all those points, 30 points. 30 points for that big one.
We're at 161.
Oh, yeah. You guys got first place.
Never any doubt. We kind of
And
we strike a victory pose, or I mean we kind of land. We stand up. We do like a sword raise victory pose. I kind of want to peek out before we go back to the dock. So I kind of want to like climb out on top of the thing, just to like look around to see what this place actually looks like, versus like being inside the mech.
all right, you take a look out and breathe in that air. It's kind of musty, and you see that lit within the light of the mech's kind of like lamps, their lights. You see, it looks like a hangar that's ill kept. Everything kind of looks a little run down and neglected here, almost as if it hasn't been taken care of for a while. A lot of scraps laying about. It looks like there's more or less collapsed stations where mechs were more or less stored, but they've all been trampled over.
Sparkstorm would have a single tier. Be like, people need to take better care of the toys. This is a disgrace. And then I climb in and I go see our little buddy that's powering the whole thing, and I tell him like, "Hey, we did it. We're good. We're safe. You're the best."
You hear kind of a joyful little squeak coming from the hollow behind that control panel.
We gotta get that thing some of whatever it eats.
Gotta give it some treats. I think it just eats
Toss
energies.
a 9-volt battery in there or something.
Yes. And then we'll head back to the dock.
All right. And with that, you guys are preparing to hear the report of the next match, and comms are taking some time to kick in. Seems like there's some lag. And you just hear a message. Wait for further instructions.
Dun dun dun.
And with that ends this night's session.
They're not gonna be happy until we're dead, are they?
Maybe not.
Hey, what's going to happen to our team next time on Powerless? They just came out on top this time, completely dominated the next session. There is one more game, or so they're told, in the queue for ArenaCon. Will they come out on top again, or will they live to see it? Find out next time on Powerless.
Boo. Can't really top what we just did. So.
I mean, yeah, they can try and screw us over, but we've mastered robot karate. There's nothing really they can do.
All the flair.
Did you guys like it? You guys like the mech stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Awesome.
But
what? Oh, are we still recording?
Not anymore if you don't want to be.
I think I'm pretty much done.
All right, goodbye, everybody.
Later.
Bye, everyone.